Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, Akil on Trade here. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to trade liquidity. So a lot of you guys don't know how to trade liquidity. This is why I'm making this video for you guys, so you guys can learn how to trade it and where to enter so you guys can maximize those profits, right? So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so what I like to do when drawing my liquidity zones, right? I like to go over to the 1 hour chart and look for my highs and lows, right? So you guys can see here we have this high right here. So when drawing the zone now, right, you could take out your horizontal array, or some people like to actually use the rectangle tool and just draw it across, right? But in this video I'm just going to use the horizontal array, right? So so you guys are going to take out your horizontal array now, right, and actually place it at the very top here, right, the top of this candle here before the wick. And then your second horizontal array could be like about right here, right? I just like to place two, so just to like mark it off, right? So let's go to like what makes a liquidity grab invalid, right? So what makes it invalid is that if this candle, so you guys can see this rejection here, this is actually beautiful, this is actually a nice liquidity grab, right? So if you guys actually traded this, props to you, congratulations, right? But if this candle here closed above this wick here, the zone is invalid. You look for more zones, right? So liquidity grab works in like different ways, right? So it don't matter what strategy you use, it's always going to have liquidity there, right? So supply and demand, what I like to do is just actually something like a very trendy day, let's say Tuesday, right? Let's say you have a supply zone marked off, right? But it actually has a 1 hour high right there, right? It can actually break that zone and go for the high and come back down, right? That's why you guys should not take that trade, especially it's like really on a trendy day. You guys should just like watch the market. If it actually shows follow your entire trading plan, you guys can go execute the trade. That should be good for you guys, right? But in like those like very trendy days and stuff, I like to trade liquidity, right? So you guys can see here we have this zone marked up right here on the 1 hour, right? And when actually entering the trade, right, once you guys can see those rejections and stuff, you want to go over to the 5 minutes, right? So just happen, let me just go back, fix this real quick. Okay, so as you guys know, we had a beautiful rejection on the 1 hour chart, right? So as you guys can see, this still did not close above that wick, which is telling us, you know, this liquidity grab is still valid on the 5 minutes, right? And what I like to do is enter a break of candle, right? So you guys can see here, let me just zoom in for you guys real quick. This candle here, you guys could have entered right there. Sorry if it's a bit laggy. I'm just trying to, you know, hurry this up real quick, right? So you could probably place your trade right here at this break of candle here. Oh my god, I placed the wrong one, sorry. Short position, right? That should be good. Now my short, and then your stops could be like right about here. That should be good. And like you guys could aim for like a simple 1 to 2 or stuff, right? You guys could have actually hold that to like a 1 to 3. And you guys still would have got out at profits, right? Still would have taken profit, because as you guys can see here, moving over into New York session, you guys can see we actually pushed down major, so which is like a 1 to 4 probably, right? So I'm going to actually show you guys more examples of liquidity, right? And where you guys like buy liquidities and more sell liquidities, right? So yeah, guys. Okay, so this here is another perfect example of a sell side liquidity, right? So as you can see here, we are over on the 1 hour chart, right? The 1 hour time frame. We pull out our take out our horizontal array. That's one right there. The second one should be right there, right? You guys can see we having some beautiful rejections that still did not close above the wick, right? Which is telling us this liquidity grab here is still valid, so you guys can take the trade. So you guys can go over to the 5 minute chart right now. Let me just get it back to you real quick. Okay guys, so I actually went over to the 15-minute time frame this time, right? So as you can see here, the zone still isn't invalid. You guys can see it actually touched the tip of the wick there, but it did not break the wick, right? So you guys could have probably entered your sell position. Let me see if I could just take it out real quick for you guys. Break of this candle right here. Remember, stops could use stocks. I like to go always for like sometimes like a 10 pip stop loss, right? And like a, let's say, yeah, like that take profit should be good for you guys, right? That's like a 1-to-1, close to a 1-to-2, right? You guys still could have gone for the 1-to-2, and you guys still would have gotten out in profit, right? So that is just like another example of a sell side liquidity. Now I'm actually going to show you guys some buy side liquidity, and then I'm actually going to show you guys me using the liquidity grab, right? So I'm actually going to use a video from that video that I made from before, like a live trade, and actually going to put it inside of this video, guys, so you guys can see me using liquidity to actually take a trade and become in profit too. So, you know, that's just like a win-win. So you guys see me use it, and you guys are seeing some examples of it and learning how to use it. To be honest, I'm just good at this, right? So let me just let me just show you guys some buy side liquidity right now. Okay, so here's an example of a buy side liquidity. As you guys can see here, we have this low here, right? And price actually within like 1 day or 2 days, right? Price actually reaches back down to either take out that low or just sweep the low, right? Which it did right here. So you guys can see it actually rejected that low right there and actually went up, right? So what we're going to do is actually go over to the 5 minutes, right, to look for our entries now, right? Remember, when actually looking for entries, you're looking for break of candle, right? What some people like to do, what I won't recommend is just what some people like to do is just enter immediately soon as it just tapped into that zone, right? But that, to be honest, that doesn't give me enough confirmation, right? Because what it can do, it could reach into the zone, but it can also break the zone, right? So I would just wait to see my rejection and my break of candle, so price can actually, so it will tell me that price actually wants to go back up, right? So let's just move over to the 5 minute now, so you guys can see the entry. Okay, so here we over on the 5 minutes, right? I just placed the long position because of how it was taking long to load before, right? So you guys can see here it showed in the rejection. Price actually went up, and you guys probably wondering why didn't I enter at break of candle over here, right? It's just taking long, right here. It's because that time I didn't like that push, right? So you guys can see it actually rejected that and came all the way back down, right? So that time I was just like watching the chart now, right? I was just waiting to see if it would actually go back down, break the zone, right? But you guys can see over only 1 hour it was showing some beautiful rejection, right? So I waited for price to come back down and retest that zone, right, to see if it would actually show some more rejections. Now I'm looking to place my trade. I entered break of candle right there. I'll aim for 1-to-2. Guess what? Take profit, smash, right? So that was just some examples of me showing how to draw the zones. And you guys are seeing that also, right? So that was just some sell side and buy side liquidity examples there, right? So I'm actually going to show you guys the video of me actually, you know, doing that, right? So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you guys can get a notification whenever I upload a next video like this, right? And join the link in the description below to the Discord, and follow my Instagram, kdon.trades, right? That link would also be in the description below. And yeah, guys, peace out. That's the end of this.
you.